is coming from somewhere, and I'm like, don't blame me, don't shoot the messenger. It's not me, it's not Aaron Berry, it's him. He's making me do it. And then in the next breath, I'm saying, well, I'm him, I'm God. I've got everything he's got. Nothing different about me. And then they'll say, well, Jesus says we're just the same as him. And in actual fact, Jesus said we could potentially be better than him. So if he was God and we could be potentially better than him, I'll have a piece of that. Right, okay, where do I start? Where do I get my badge? But then people are like, oh, you can't say that. You can't do this. No, I can, I do, and I am every day. And so I've picked these bits out, and I've not been eclectic and selective. I look at the whole bunch of it, and it seems to me that there isn't any doubt or shadow of a doubt in my mind that the human being collectively, potentially, is God. There is nothing that we know any higher than our state of consciousness. And so that surely is on the pinnacle of the mountain. And if we're on the pinnacle of the mountain, then we must be a God of a sort. And that's my logic. And I say, refute it. Refute it. Any of you refute it?
What means refute?
Discount it.
Discount it. Oh, God.
You see, look, God made us in his image. Well, he made a replica. He made replicants of himself then, didn't he?
Yes, of course.
So why can't we say that we are God then? Why has everybody got a problem with that?
I don't have a problem with it. Absolutely not. Not at all. Say it. I'm fine with it. I mean, I know how you mean it, and you have your reasons, and I can comprehend that to a high degree, maybe even completely. I don't know, but it's fine for me. And it's like, it depends. You can understand it like, there is a human being like with a normal consciousness, and he just standing up and tells everyone, I am God, I am God. So it's their perspective. A normal guy, a normal reasonable guy would never say, I am God. Why would he? But you are a spiritual being, you have experiences, you are a philosopher, you have all these things in mind, you have this and that. And from that perspective, from that point of consciousness, well, if you say it, it makes sense. It's a completely different thing, but they cannot comprehend your perspective. So what's the point? It doesn't matter.
Yeah, and I say, well, it's not like I've risen myself up above anybody else. I put myself above other people for personal attributes, for the amount of study I've put into something, because I'm not lazy, because I've got the greatest of tenacity, and I keep at it, I keep at it, and I go through all the pain and all the suffering, and I climb mountains, and I come back with the gems, and I show people what I've found. And I will say to them, if you climb this mountain, then you too can find this stuff. It's not mystical. It's not rocket science. It's stuff that I, as a human being, have done. And okay, I'm a strong and I'm the determined one, and I'm not too stupid. So any of you guys which are of similar caliber to me, you can do it. It's there for you. Some people have a problem with my elitism because they would like to think that God and this blissful state of being is available to everybody. And that's not been my experience. Because I look around and I go, no, you need to be highly intelligent if you're going to have bliss in here, because otherwise you're going to buy into all this bullshit and you're going to suffer and you're going to think that's what this world is.